I think I've outgrown California. I just don't have any more. I don't have the energy for the fake smiles anymore, or the fake woke people, or the fake inclusivity. Like, it's just I'd rather be around people that like just straight up don't like me than like the fake woke, the fake inclusivity. It's just so on brand for California, and I've just kind of like outgrown it. I'm sorry, like, no disrespect if you're living in California and you're watching this, I've outgrown it, but you guys can keep it. Like, I'm just like over it. Anyways, today was a very challenging day, but it's almost like, you know, when they say like, you will make plans and like God will like rearrange your plans and you should trust the process. I think that's what I'm doing right now, is I am trusting the process more than I've ever trusted the process before, mainly because I don't have a choice. And I think that I've always tried to go against the process and it's like not worked in my favor. So this time I'm taking everything as a sign and I'm trusting the process. I'm giving myself the time that I need to heal. And you know, if I'm not okay, I'm just not okay. And if I'm not well, I'm just not well. And I'm not gonna force myself back into a situation that's gonna like trigger me into like, you know, some fuckery or whatever. So a few things. I went into this store that has Korean beauty products, and then I ordered something from R8 Jewelry. I'm obsessed with R8 Jewelry. I think that's pretty obvious, but I ordered some earrings from them last time. I know I ordered an anklet. The anklet was too big, so sent it back. And I got a necklace instead, and I haven't opened it yet. So I've been wearing this necklace a lot. This chain is a chain that came with a Buddha necklace that I've worn. You guys have seen me in that Buddha necklace. It's like a little green fat Buddha that I wear. It's like a jade. I got it at like a night market, like a night festival. So I love to buy jewelry at farmers markets and like night markets. You will not catch me going into a jewelry store. Yes, I buy from R8 Jewelry and I will buy from Amazon, you know, and Etsy. But the majority of my jewelry comes from independent, super small, one-person owned, two-person owned businesses that I will find in the farmers market, because it just, the jewelry is always better. It's always more unique and just super nice. And I'm really into like minimalist jewelry. I love jewelry, but not flashy jewelry. Like you know, I had that phase, it gone. So the cross that I have on here, ironically, I got this at Catholic camp. Yes, so I've had this for since high school. So it's 14 karat gold. I got it at church. I have this and I have a silver one. I think we got them when we did communion, like you know, whatever. And I kind of put it on this chain that I had the Buddha necklace on, but I like it on this chain, but I don't love it. I think this chain is too long for it. So I kind of, but it's okay, it'll work. I ordered this necklace from R8 Jewelry and I haven't opened it yet. I'm hoping to God that it is, you know. I also ordered like a ring sizer. I got a ring sizer. I didn't get this for myself because I already have one. I ordered this for my friend at work, Stacy, because she buys rings a lot, so I got this for her, and it was free. So, and I ordered a chain lengthener because I have another necklace that I bought at the farmer's market. I've worn it. I wear it all the time. It's just a plain like link. I have it here actually, and I shower in it, everything. Didn't cost me more than $60. So here we go. Okay, so perfect. So this is the, ooh, what's going on here? Why did I do this? So this is their, I don't remember the name of this. You're probably thinking, oh my God, Lauren, there's nothing special about this necklace. But it is to me, okay? Is it gonna focus? It's just a plain chain. It hooks at the bottom right here, right? Like a little hooky. Hook, 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 okay? And it just comes off like that. This is my chain that I bought in the farmer's market that I've had for years. This is the one that I just got from R8 that I want to put this on the end. And then this is the chain extender, pretty much. So let's see if my idea is gonna work itself out, because how does that look? Is it too long? I don't know. I love it. I absolutely love it. I've always felt like my little Buddha could have used a fatter chain, but I just didn't know what. And then when I saw this on R8, I was like, this is it. This is the girl that is going to make life better for us. So gonna keep her on for a little bit. Gonna take my cross off, pack her up. I also got like the Dior Addict lip maximizer. I don't know if I showed this to you guys already, but this is like the one that I always get, and this is just in the number 1. It's like the pink or whatever the fuck. Love it, love it, love it. Wait, that little thing, the timer that just go off, is my laundry that one take out? It's CM1. I'm gonna put my laundry in the dryer and then come back. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm back. I put the stuff in the dryer. I actually have the price of this chain. So this is the Rolo chain with clip closure in 22 inches. I low-key wish it came shorter, but whatever. It is $190. I don't know. I've worn their, I had a ring from them before and it hella fucking changed. So they better not play with me, is what I'm saying. Okay, anyways, I went into a Korean beauty store today and I bought, so first things first, I got new glasses. They're Ray-Bans, because my prescription was like old and I was not seeing shit. These are pretty similar to the ones that I have, but I just really prefer Warby Parkers. They're what I've been wearing for years. So I'm gonna get another pair. The place that I went to get my eyes tested, they kind of scammed me into getting a pair of glasses. You know how they're like, oh, your insurance, you have this, and da-da-da, and da-da-da, and they make it sound like, you know, you're gonna get such a huge discount, and then they bill you and it's like $310, and you're like, what the fuck? You could have just tested my eyes for $40 and I could have gone upstairs, gotten some fucking no-name glasses for $100 and I would have been fine. Why do you play me like this? But anyway, so I got these. These are my new glasses. They're just basic, plain, you know, nothing to run home about. Like, they're just plain. I like a nice plain pair of everything. I'm a plain girl. Then I got this. It is a vitamin C23 serum. It's Korean beauty. It's from this called COSRX. My friend Rohan came with me and nobody knows the beauty, like his skin is chef's fucking kiss. And we actually worked together in the past, but before he worked with me, he worked at a med spa, and so he knows pretty much everything. And he said that like, this is as good as some of the top medical grade skincare vitamin C for a fraction of the cost. Okay, this was only $19, honey. I'm gonna, if I find it online, I don't want to call it any names. I don't want anybody to say I'm, you know, being a piece of shit. But the top vitamin C brand in the world, the top, which is like $200 and something a bottle or something like that, like the top one. This is right there with it, and this is $19 because their patent is coming to an end and they're not going to be able to renew it. So that's all I'm going to say about that. You guys can do your research if you want to. The next thing I grabbed, I don't have acne issues, if I'm being fair, but like I'm a preventative kind of girl. Like I feel like the best way to fix a problem is to prevent the problem, and I never want to have the problem. I do have like some blackheads, like, you know, like, I don't know, like they're like in my back, like I can feel them, like my back is not the smoothest. I don't know what's going on with my back. But I got this Aha Baha PHA 30 Days Miracle Acne Clear Body Cleanser. No, I don't have body acne, but like, you know, every now and again you'll have that stuff. So I just want my body to be smooth. I had gotten something from Target not too long ago, but like this was $15 and it's like a huge container, like a fraction of the cost. Okay, so I'm so excited about this. Like, you have no freaking idea. You will never have any idea. So I got that. Okay. And then I'm gonna put that over there. That would make some good whatever. I got this bag from Madewell recently. I returned my bucket bag. I loved it to death, but my frame is a little bit smaller, and Madewell is such an amazing company, and I will always support Madewell. I bought that bag in like what, late August, early September. I did not have the receipt, nothing. They allowed me to refund it, get my money back full, and then I just got this bag instead. And with the change, I bought a dress. Love this bag, love how small it is. My only problem is that it is super soft, thin leather. So as you can see everything printing out through it. It does have like a little clasp on the inside. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna check online on Amazon if I can get like a little insert for this. I just don't know what size this bag would be considered as, but I think if I get a little insert to help keep the shape and not have it like so soft and scrunchy, I feel like I would love it more. It does come with a long strap, which serves no fucking purpose to me, like absolutely none. I don't even like where the straps are. It's like one's over here and one's over there. Like I wish it was in the middle. But, you know, I wonder if I could just put the straps on the middle and just carry it like that. I actually saw in Target where they had some straps that kind of look like the Chanel one with the chain, the black and the gold hardware around it. And I feel like this would almost look super cute with it. It does have a tiny pocket on the inside. That's what you're seeing, that little stitch away right there. But yeah, love it. The next thing I'm going to show you, I feel like these vlogs are always hauls, and I'm apologizing. That's not what this is. So I bought this and I'm gonna try it on for you. It's like hella dark, but it's fine. I'm gonna try this on for you. Guys, when I put this on, I feel like Cowboy Carter. I got it in a 00. I don't know, it was $69.99. They had an additional, you know, something I about the receipt there? They had an additional discount on it, and remember I had change from the bag that I bought because my big bag was like $188 and this bag is like $138, and then I got this. So I think I ended up only paying like $2 or something. Next thing, you guys know that I've been wearing a glucose monitor. I wore it earlier up in the year. We are like pretty much done with November. My birthday is like less than a month away, but I haven't started with my birthday body prep because so much has been happening, so I haven't had the time. But I'm gonna put this glucose monitor on. It's a 10-day one. It's from G7. I've never worn this brand before. It's Dexcom G7, whatever the fuck. I'm gonna have my friend Juliana put it on because duh. And the last thing I want to show you guys before I try this dress on, I wear nail polish just like the rest of us, but I used to wear gel polish on my toes for a really long time, like a little bit over a year. And I realized when I took my nail polish off, my toenails were really dark. They weren't nice and see-through. They weren't nice and pink. They were discolored. So I don't know which little voice in my head was just like, you know, use this. So I got the ordinary Glycolic exfoliating toner to use under my underarms, and I had some like area on my leg which was, you know, that little area, like it's kind of like bumpy, but it's not really, like there's no bumps. It's just like an unsettling kind of like strawberry leg vibe, and I've been using it on that area of my leg. The results have been very slow, not gonna lie, slow as hell. Yeah, it's not as bad as it used to be, but I wish it would be a little bit faster. And then one mind just telling me, yo, just use it on your toes. So when I come out of the shower, I put a little on a cotton ball and I rub it all over my feet and my toes. And let me tell you something, within 2 days, my toes cleared up. Now, I don't know if it's just my head, I don't know if it's what, but I have no nail polish on my toes right now and it looks so good. Like they're so, I put on like one of those petty peel things, so I don't want to show my toes right now. Like, get your money up if you want to see my toes. But they look so good. So if you're struggling with like discoloration from your toenails from like nail polish or like gel, this, okay? I will put the link for this down below. Just do it. Can you guys see? Not really, but kinda, sorta. Okay, so this is the denim dress. It is a 00. I saw a belt today in H&M. I don't know why I didn't get it. It was only $14. But it was a little bit thicker. And it had like a big oval buckle, and it was like a rusty gold, not a bright orangey kind of gold. And what I like about my implants, okay, in case you guys didn't know, I did get a breast augmentation in 4 years if you're new to my channel. What I like about my boobs is that they're done in a way where like I can wear something like this and have it open and nobody knows what I've done, because like they're just so tastefully done, you know, because I never want to be up in anybody's face with my boobs like this. I hate that like look, like, you know, that little look, like I hate it. So this is the necklace. I don't know if you guys can see, hold on, here, I'll show you. This is a necklace and I am obsessed. I think I can take the tag off now. I think it's official. We're doing it. We're doing this. So cute. And I am obsessed with this little denim dress. I just need a belt for it. I think I could do this with like boots to like a show. This is definitely a concert fit. This is like boots. Like I have the perfect boots too. So this is like boots, braids. I'm thinking braids. I'm really thinking braids. But do you know what, you guys? Let me tell you. I saw, this is good. Ignore my face. I need to get my eyebrows done. I'm doing that tomorrow. I saw a wig in a hair shop. It's like a little bang, a little bob. And I was just like, do we need a little bob moment? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. If I don't like it, then I'll get some braids. But like, I think a little bob moment with this, just a bob moment in general, is gonna really do the trick. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. We're gonna do some chit chat today because I've been doing a lot of thinking and I'm editing this vlog and this vlog goes up today. This vlog was like catastrophic because like I tried to like vlog this week, but this week like there was very little structure. I didn't start getting a little bit more organized until like closer to 2 days ago. So there's this app I use to help me stay on schedule. It's called TickTick. And it just kind of does things like this where it will like, hold on, send me notifications or whatever for things that I have to do. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, that's the app that I use. All right, so I'm gonna make this really quick and then we're gonna chat, okay? Okay, this is absolutely my favorite wig. This is my favorite wig of all time because it's so versatile. You can do so many things with this wig. And this is the wig that I was wearing for like half of the year. I posted it on my Instagram. When you wash it, the curls drop and it looks more like natural hair. When you just get it, it's like a little fro. I wanna wear it like this for a little while because I truly love it. So I don't see myself washing it right now. So I wanna wear it like this for the next, like until my birthday at least. Okay, so I have my little greens here. So this week was like me trying to like get a handle on like my life and it kind of like not fully forming, but I think I did do a lot of stuff this week that was like pretty beneficial. So I looked at some spaces. I spoke with my doctor. I'm going back to the doctor on Monday and I'm just, you know, I've been talking a lot with my mom and my brother and just trying to work some stuff out, so that some logistics for the next couple of weeks, and just trying to see where like what I want to do. Now, if you guys remember a couple years ago, maybe 2 years ago, I spoke about possibly leaving California. I kind of am back in that space just because like if I get something in California, I get something in California, but I think I've outgrown California. I just don't have any more. I don't have the energy for the fake smiles anymore, or the fake old people, or the fake inclusivity. Like it's just I'd rather be around people that like just straight up don't like me than like the fake woke, the fake inclusivity. It's just so on brand for California, and I've just kind of like outgrown it. I'm sorry, like no disrespect if you're living in California and you're watching this, I've outgrown it, but you guys can keep it. Like I'm just like over it. Two things I want to touch on in this vlog. I think it's really, really important to understand that like people come into your life for different reasons, right? And people are in your life for different reasons. And like, You guys know I talk about friendship a lot because I feel like friendship is like one of the relationships that you actually choose. It's like it's supposed to be like an unbiased friendship, like an unbiased type of relationship where like I accept you for who you are, and if I'm helping you, it's because I want to do it. Versus like other relationships where there's a lot of like things in it. Like if it's like a sexual relationship, like a relationship, then there's like an exchange. Like I'm in this relationship with you. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong, relationships are more than that, but let's just be honest. Like a relationship wouldn't be a relationship without sex in it or money. So it's just, there's a lot of biases in there. Family relationships are very much good, but also they're your family, so they feel like they have to do something for you. So sometimes they're not necessarily doing it because they want to. But I feel like in friendship, like I feel like you choose your friends and you choose who you want to help and you choose your battles. Like you're choosing everything when it comes to friends. So I'm very, very specific with my friends. But I'm saying all this to say that just because someone has done something nice for you does not mean that they should abuse you. It does not mean that they have the right to take advantage of you. I've just noticed that a lot, that when people help you in any way or whatever, they feel like, okay, I've done this for you, I can now abuse you and I can say whatever I want to say, I can take advantage of you, and I'm just not here for it. Like, don't feel like just because you've helped somebody, they owe you something. That's one. Anybody that I've ever helped, they don't owe me shit. I do it because I want to do it. If I didn't want to do it, I wouldn't do it, right? You fold up my sleeves, child. These greens kind of taste like dirt, but they're good. Anyways, I do it because I want to do it. Also, like anybody that helped me, I don't owe you anything. Like I'm not entitled to do anything for you. You don't feel like you can disrespect me and talk to me any which way. So that's what I've been dealing with this week. Somebody was just hella disrespectful and I was just not gonna take it anymore. Like you just don't get to disrespect me. Also, I don't know if anybody notices, people who give advice, why is it that people like to give relationship advice? Especially when they're not in a relationship. How is that like, does anybody else notice that? The people who have the most relationship advice, 8 times out of 10, they're not in a relationship. And then people want to give marriage advice and they've never been married. And I'm like, how are you giving marriage advice when you have never been married? You don't even know what that feels like. And don't tell me you've come close. I don't care. I've come close to a lot of things. Coming close does not mean that you've gone there. You do not know what marriage is like to give marriage advice. I hate when people feel like they can advise you on something they've never done or recommend a book for you to read that they've never read. Like how does that even math out? That doesn't make any sense. Are you slow? I'm not even gonna get into all of that. Child, it's too much. But I will say this. So earlier, like this year, not earlier, maybe like, so since from August, August, this all started in August. August, September, October, November, it's 4 months. It's been 4 months. For the past 4 months, my life has been going through like a massive change. Like when I say massive, I just mean massive. Like this year has been such a positive year for me. And I feel like whenever you're going through something positive or your life is changing for the better, it's kind of like a game, a video game where like things get thrown at you to like test you. I don't really know why life needs to be a bunch of tests. Like why can't we just live without being tested? But I have noticed that. And in August, the shit show started and it was just like very confusing to me. But at the same time, I'm just like, you know what? I'm still God's favorite. It's all good. I'm not going to pay any attention to this. I'm just going to show up and do what I need to do. And it's almost like me showing up and doing what I needed to do made people come after me even more. They're like, wait, she's not breaking. We have to break her. Let's do more. Let's push. And so for the past 5 weeks, I've been kind of like on a medical break, a medical leave recommended by my doctor, because you guys know my history with like hospitalization and anxiety, and I'm just trying to end 2024 without being in the hospital, because last year I was like, I'm not gonna be in the hospital, and I was there for like a fucking month. So this year, and then the year before I was in the hospital like 4 times, and the year before I was in the hospital, and the year before that I was in the hospital. So I'm like, 2024 needs to end on a peaceful fucking note. So I have decided with my doctor, we're doing this together. Shout out to my doctor. Like, if you do not have a primary care physician, good for you. But I need my doctor. Like, I need my doctor. I don't know how people live without having a doctor. Like, my doctor has been my saving grace because, and I've had the same doctor for the past 4 years. I pay a little bit more so I can keep my doctor. I don't care how much it costs. I just don't believe in changing doctors. I think I go to one doctor and I'm gonna go to that doctor until I'm like dead or something. I don't know. But so to prevent what happened last year and the year before, and with my medical history, we've just decided the best thing for me to do is take a break and get some treatment so that we don't have the same thing occurring. Needless to say, within that time frame, I had like a friend. She wasn't like a close friend. She was just a friend, like an associate. And I want you guys to listen because this is like a little bit of tea. She had a situation last year, and I'm somebody who, I mind my business very heavily. I do not care what you want to do. If you like it, I love it. Unless you come to me, I don't have advice for people. You know that, you know, people who just like, because they're your friend or whatever, they feel like, oh, let me give you some good advice. Keep your good advice because you're not successful. So don't give me no good advice, okay? I will only be accepting good advice from Bill Gates or within that bracket. Rihanna, who's also a billionaire. If you're not in that bracket, don't give me no good advice. Just mind your business, okay? Just laugh when I tell a joke, nod your head when I say something that you should nod your head about, and keep it moving, keep it pushing, mind your business. So had this friend, or sorry, this associate, she's not a friend, this associate that was in a relationship that was very, 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 very toxic. And a lot of people always think that when you're in a toxic relationship, it's because, you know, the person is like, you have no choice. You're just there. No, this person she was in a toxic relationship with an unemployed man. He does not have a job. He was on house arrest. He's also a convicted felon. He's a criminal. He's extremely unattractive. I'm not saying this to be mean. I mean, he is unattractive. So it's not even like you could say, damn, you know, he's attractive. No, the man looked like he is a meth addict on the side of the street. Him just don't look good. This is someone who comes from a household with a mom and a dad in it. She comes from that kind of household. She has a supportive father. She was in the military. She served this country. She was trained to protect this country. So that's supposed to be the best that we got, the best that y'all got, okay? And she's in this toxic relationship with this man. All right, cool. She came to me and she's like, I need to get out. She got so many people involved in this situation. I mean, all of us put ourselves on the line. Like, an old friend of mine was telling me that the first time it happened, she was like, dude, she had this guy calling and threatening me, telling me my license plate number because I tried to help her. And I'm just like, he didn't pull any of that shit with me, because I think, no shade, no tea, but, you know, I feel like certain people know that when they're dealing with a Jamaican, like, they just can't run certain joke, you know? And like, I feel like he probably thought he could say that to her and it was gonna be okay, but he didn't try that with me because I think he knew from day one that I'm the type of girl that will go to the police and I will have you arrested. I will do that because I'm not afraid of being an informer. You know, I will go to the police. I will tell them. I'm not in the streets. I'm not a gangster. I call the cops. The cops will be called. She was so afraid of this guy. She felt like he was gonna kill her. He was taking her money, her paychecks. He was just taking everything. We got police involved. We got an apartment for her. Like, she got an apartment. The government got involved. You know, like, my other friend helped her find a place. We helped her move in. I'm telling you, we're there helping this girl put her bed together. Everything, okay? I remember one day, because she had her location turned on because she was sharing her location with him. He didn't share hers with him. And he must have found her apartment, came there. She called me. I dropped everything that I was doing. And I rolled up to her apartment blasting Tupac, because, you know, I need them to know that I'm gang too, okay? So anyways, I pulled up to her apartment and he had dropped off some of her stuff and then he was gonna come back. And when he came back, I went outside and him like nodded to me. And I just looked him up and down and laughed because this is the first time I'm seeing him. And I'm expecting to see an attractive man because I'm like, you're giving this girl so much problem. You don't have a job, you don't have a degree. You don't have anything. I think you should be attractive. And to see this man in front of me, him hair one cut, him look homeless, him not attractive, his clothes are not coordinated, he looks dusty. I was just like, this is the man that you have treating you like this? So I laugh. Anyways, I go downstairs and I stare stuff and I'm like, is this good? Is this everything? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, let's go. Because I'm not entertaining this fool. I'm not gonna be like, hi, like I don't need to like entertain you. Long story short, him dead run up in mode to her, not me, because him can't talk to me, because I would jump over that barrier so quick. So anyways, we move her out, she get moved out, she living her best life. This is all of September. And in the beginning of October, I was having these issues, right? I got 3 panic attacks within the space of 2 weeks. My last panic attack was huge. Like I almost had to go to the ER. If my coworker was not a nurse, I would have gone to the ER. So it's because my coworker is a nurse. Why? I didn't have to go to the ER. So I noticed that during that time, this person that I was helping, and don't get me wrong, I do not regret doing what I did. That's the difference between me and people. When I do things, I do it from my heart. If I knew then what I knew now, would I still help her? Yes, I would still help her, because I don't do things for credit. I don't do things to be praised. You don't need to build a statue for me. So even if she was gonna do the same fuckery, put in a position again, I know what I know now, I am still going to help her, because that's just who I am. And that's why I am blessed by God. And that's why I will always have people around me to support me and to help me. It's because I do good by people. I'm a genuine person. I genuinely want to help people. I genuinely want to see people win. Yeah? So she didn't reach out to me, nothing. Mind you, she lives 5 minutes from me. And this happened to me before. This happened to me in 2022, where I had a really good friend. And then like I was going through something and I live 5 minutes from her and she never stopped by, nothing. So I just noticed it's like a trend with these girls, right? When they're going through shit with their man, then they want friends. But when the man is good, they don't want friends, which is fine. No biggie. I noticed I can't hear from this girl, nothing. Like she don't pick up her phone, nothing like that. So I was just like, yo, for me, I'm not gonna keep reaching out if you don't reach out. I'm like, that's the type of person I am. I can read the room. I'm not neurodivergent or whatever they call it. So I said to our other friend, who was also heavily involved in this situation, I was like, dude, I just feel like she went back to that guy. I was like, she's acting like how she used to act when she was with him. Long story short, this girl is back in a relationship with that man. So she took out an apartment, got a 12-month lease. You got so many people involved. You got the police involved. You got the church involved. You got the VA involved. You got me involved. You got this other person involved for a man that you were afraid of was going to kill you. You got all of us involved. You got all of our lives in danger. He knows where all of us work. He knows that what all of us drive. Don't get me wrong. I am not afraid of this man. Yeah, like there's just no question. I'm just saying this just to show you guys the magnitude of people's selfishness, right? She got everybody involved just to go back to this man. You went back to this unemployed man. After you move out, you did all this drama. Like at some point, people participate in their own toxic relationships. You're not a victim anymore. And people want to like play victim for the rest of their life. Oh, I'm in this toxic situation. There's a point where you go from being a victim to a participant. And whatever you're not changing, you're allowing. So if you don't like something and you're not trying to change it, you've allowed it, you like it. So it's not a abusive relationship anymore. This is a relationship with cooperation. You are cooperating. So I haven't spoken to her since. There's no reason for me to speak to her. I'm not mean. I still say hi and bye to her. If I need to, if she reaches out to me and says X, I say X back. So there's no malice. Like I don't need to malice people. And I'm not gonna reach out and say, hey, I can't believe you're back with this guy. Out of my business. If she want to date with this man, she can date with this man. Me? Why me must get involved in a people's life? She asked me for help. I helped her with some resources that I could help with, and that's the best I could do. I've moved on. End of story. Am I disappointed? 100%. But I think it reminded me that like, her situation kind of reminded me that like, I don't give myself enough credit. Because as much as like I think I'm a failure and I'm this and I'm that, you would never catch me in that situation. No, not saying I'm better than being in an abusive relationship, but I'm better than dating an unemployed man that is just not bringing anything to the table. I said what I said, and I said what I said. I said what I said, and I can repeat it. I am better than dating an unemployed man who brings nothing to the table. Because when I was talking to my other friend yesterday, who she was the one that helped the first time, she was telling me, listen, that he said some messed up shit to her. I was like, he didn't say any of that. At one point, I even answered the phone. And I was like, what do you want? And I think game recognized game, because he never said nothing to me. I mean, didn't want him to say something to me. Really, really didn't want him to say something to me. Because if him did breathe too hard. Hello, 911? Yes. She didn't want to get him arrested, nothing like that. And there comes a point where like people need to stop playing victims and understand like you're no longer a victim. This is a situation that you are allowing. If you have an upper hand in a situation, but you decide to sit it out and let somebody else take the lead, you're not in a domestic violence situation, my girl. You're in some kinky relationship. It's not domestic violence, it's a kink. So that happened, and I am extremely disappointed in her. But I see this a lot from women, especially women who have fathers. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I see this a lot. Like they just, is it that some people just need to be in a relationship that bad that they don't care what kind of relationship they're in? I don't know. Like I don't know. I could never want to be in a relationship that bad that I'm going to be in that kind of relationship. And I just personally feel like having sex with an unemployed man gives you like yeast infections. I don't have any scientific proof to back it up, but that's just how I feel. That's just what I feel. I think when you have sex with an unemployed man, it does something to your vagina and it doesn't do something good. Shoot me, I said what I said. But anyways, tell me what you guys think of the situation down below. Would you guys be upset? Would you stop speaking to her? I just mind my business. I've just been watching her because it's gonna happen again. There's gonna be a big blow up again. She can't reach out to me. She can't reach out to the other girl. She don't have no friends because him kind of don't allow her to have friends, and she like it. So yeah, big up she. I think women need friends. I think men need friends. I think all of us need friends. I think we need to understand that friendship is one of those things that even if you have one good friend and them live in a different country, you need friends. I'm telling you, like your psychiatrist cannot be your end all be all. Having a psychiatrist and being like, oh yeah, I'm good, I have a psychiatrist. No, you need friends. Because your psychiatrist just sits there and listens. And I'm not saying that your friends are supposed to tell you what to do, but I feel like having that empathetic relationship where you can say something to someone, because I feel like having a psychiatrist is kind of like having a piece of board. They don't have any empathy towards your situation. They can only, the point of a psychiatrist is to help you work out your issues so you can hear yourself. Or if it's couples counseling or whatever, hear the other person. But I feel like when we have friends, it's giving us that empathy. It's giving us that emotional support that we need. And I don't think psychiatrists or psych therapists in general can give you emotional support. That's just what I feel, but I don't know. I am just gonna go on and enjoy the rest of my day. I have a couple things to get done within the next week. Cross my fingers, everything should go smoothly and according to plan. My Jamaican passport is expired and I'm trying to renew it as soon as possible. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think this week was a very good week. It wasn't very, like, I didn't get everything done, but I think this week was amazing for like the past couple of weeks I've been having. I think this is the first week where I felt some peace. I kind of feel a little lighter than I did in past weeks. I cut off a lot of negativity, a lot of negative connections. I just cut them off, block them. I'm like, I'm not gonna allow anybody to interfere with my peace because I have a lot going on and I don't have time for petty fuckery. So anybody that comes to me with foolishness has to get disconnected. They have to go. And I feel like I've been like noticing a lot more about people too. And I like when these things happen. I like when situations happen because I feel like it shows me who people are. and who I have in my corner and who I don't have in my corner. You can only know who's in your corner when something bad happens. So shout out to all the people that have proven themselves this year to really be in my corner. And I mean be in my corner 360 degrees, because some people just wait for bad things to happen to you so that they can say, I told you so, or they can laugh at you, or they can like whatever. So yeah, I had to cut, like I made a lot of cuts this year, cut out a lot of people just because of negativity. There's another situation I'm gonna tell you guys about, but I'm gonna save that for the next vlog because I don't want this to be all doom and glory. But I had another really good friend this year that I had to just cut off, plain and simple, cut them off. But I will give you that drama in the next vlog because it is quite funny, to be honest. Like, I don't know. You know, it's funny, we're friends with a lot of people who don't like us and we don't realize that they don't like us until like a situation occurs and you're like, wait, so this whole time you just didn't like me? Why? You know? But thanks for tuning into the vlog. I will see you guys in the next vlog. Peace, love, and light. I will link my wig. It's the same workout top from Target. I'm obsessed with it and I'm just wearing Lulu's. And I will link these green drinks for you guys. And that's about it. Oh, P.S. There is a free downloadable on GBL right now for Black Friday. And I will put that in the link down below. It's 25 reset program that I built with my friend. So go check it out. You're welcome.